What do Madagascar's flag colors truly symbolize? The flag of Madagascar proudly waves three colors: white, red, and green, each imbued with deep meaning and significance to the nation's identity. The white represents purity and the spirit of freedom, symbolizing the hope and aspirations of the Malagasy people for unity and peace. This is particularly poignant given the country's rich history of struggle and perseverance. The red stands for the bloodshed of Madagascar's ancestors, reflecting their courage and sacrifice in the fight for independence and sovereignty. Finally, the green represents the lush landscapes and bountiful nature of Madagascar, a country famous for its unique biodiversity. Together, these colors weave a narrative of the nation's past, celebrating both its heritage and its aspirations for the future. Just as the flag unfurls in the wind, it tells the story of resilience and hope, inviting everyone to appreciate the beauty and complexity of Madagascar's culture and spirit. Turns out the truth is that Chicago is windy. The Windy City is a title that's often thought to refer to the chilly gusts that sweep through the city, but there's more to the story. This nickname actually traces back to the late 19th century, a vibrant period when Chicago was bursting with ambition and pride. As the city prepared for the grand 1893 World's Columbian Exposition, its politicians and promoters were famous for delivering long-winded speeches filled with lofty claims about Chicago's significance and greatness. Their lengthy orations became so notorious that the term windy began to symbolize this overflowing rhetoric rather than the actual weather. This clever moniker showcased a city eager to display its confidence and assert itself on the national stage. While Chicago indeed experiences numerous breezy days thanks to its location near Lake Michigan, the origins of its nickname highlight the spirited conversations and pride of its citizens. So during your next visit to the Windy City, remember that the winds might carry whispers of those proud voices from a bygone era. You won't believe this about civet coffee. This unique brew known as quirky comes with an unusual twist that raises eyebrows. The process begins with civets, small mammals that climb trees and feast on ripe coffee cherries, which are not just a treat for them, but also a key ingredient for this delicacy. After the civets consume the cherries, they digest them, and as the beans traverse their digestive systems, a fascinating transformation occurs. The natural fermentation enhances the beans' flavor, making them more distinct. Once collected and cleaned, these beans undergo roasting, releasing a rich, smooth flavor, often described as having chocolate or caramel notes. This labor-intensive process leads to a rare commodity that can be quite pricey. As you sip your cup of civet coffee, you may marvel at how nature contributes to our culinary experiences. However, the production of quirky has sparked ethical debates about the treatment of civets in captivity. Therefore, it's wise to select sustainably sourced options if you want to enjoy this luxurious drink. Ever wondered how much actors make on TV shows? In the 5th season of the hit series Breaking Bad, Aaron Paul, who brilliantly portrayed Jesse Pinkman, earned a whopping $150,000 for each episode. This incredible salary reflects not only the show's immense popularity, but also Paul's talent and dedication. After initially joining the series as a secondary character, his performance resonated with fans, leading to his rise as a mainstay. In a show filled with intense drama, moral dilemmas, and unforgettable moments, Jesse became a fan favorite, showing growth and depth that captivated viewers. The high salary showcases how successful series can reward their actors handsomely, especially those who become integral to the story. As television evolves, so do the expectations and pay for talent. So how do you think actor salaries will change in the future? Hard to believe, but we use our whole brains. The common myth that humans only utilize 10% of their brains has been debunked by scientists. Advanced brain imaging techniques, like functional MRI, reveal that nearly every part of the brain is active, even when we're resting or sleeping. Each region of the brain has specific roles, from regulating emotions to processing complex information. For instance, the frontal lobe, often linked to decision-making and problem-solving, works closely with the temporal lobes, which are important for memory. These findings show that our brains are constantly engaged, reflecting their incredible potential. In reality, it's not about using just a small portion of our brain power. It's about maximizing our brain's capabilities. So next time someone mentions the 10% myth, you can confidently set the record straight. Prepare to be amazed by female babies' eggs. Did you know that when a female baby is born, she already has all the eggs she will ever have? That's right. At birth, a girl has about 1 to 2 million eggs nestled in her ovaries. This treasure trove of eggs is totally predetermined before she even enters the world. As she grows, the number of eggs gradually declines, hitting about 400,000 by puberty. However, only around 400 to 500 of those eggs will actually be ovulated during her reproductive years. The rest simply fade away, a natural part of the cycle of life. This fascinating fact highlights the uniqueness of female biology, emphasizing how a woman's reproductive capacity is set before she even takes her first breath. Isn't it incredible to think about the science behind such an essential aspect of life? What other amazing facts about human biology are waiting for us to uncover? You might be shocked to learn about lightning strikes. Did you know that the chances of you being struck by lightning at least once in your life are about 1 in 3,000? That's a surprising statistic given how fearsome thunderstorms can seem. Lightning is a powerful force of nature, with temperatures that can reach 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. When thunderstorms occur, they produce massive electrical charges that can result in sudden flashes of lightning. While many people think they are safe indoors during a storm, lightning can and does strike buildings, trees, and even people. To reduce the risk of being struck, experts recommend staying indoors during severe weather and avoiding water as lightning can hit plumbing and electrical systems. Interestingly, some places are more prone to lightning strikes than others, particularly areas like Florida that experience frequent thunderstorms. Understanding the science behind these phenomena can help keep us safe. So what's your lightning safety plan for the next storm? Prepare to be amazed by Mandarin's unique challenges. Learning Mandarin. Chinese isn't just about memorizing words, it's like diving into a whole new world. Unlike languages with familiar letters, Mandarin uses thousands of intricate symbols, and the average person in China knows over 8,000 of them. Imagine trying to read a simple newspaper. You'd need to recognize at least 3,000 characters. But that's just the beginning. Mandarin also features 4 distinct tones, which means the same sound can carry completely different meanings depending on how it's pronounced. This complexity makes mastering the language a serious mental workout, challenging learners to think differently about communication. So if you're ready to step outside your comfort zone and tackle an engaging, yet complicated language, Mandarin might just be the adventure for you. Did you know the Great Barrier Reef is massive? This incredible natural wonder, located off the coast of Australia, holds the title of the largest industrial structure on Earth. Spanning over 400 kilometers, it isn't just vast. It's a vital ecosystem teeming with life. Home to thousands of marine species, including colorful corals, fish, and larger animals like turtles and sharks, the reef plays a critical role in maintaining the health of our oceans. Unfortunately, it's under threat from climate change, pollution, and human activity, which is why conservation efforts are more important than ever. Efforts like reducing carbon emissions and protecting marine habitats can help preserve this natural treasure for future generations. Imagine snorkeling through crystal clear waters and witnessing the vibrant colors of the reef up close. Protecting the Great Barrier Reef isn't just about saving a beautiful environment. It's about ensuring the survival of countless species and maintaining the balance of our planet's ecosystems. So, how can we all contribute to this cause? Let's uncover the truth about frozen waterfalls. These stunning natural wonders are more than just ice. They are an incredible display of nature's artistry. When waterfalls freeze, the water cascades down into beautifully layered ice, creating a mesmerizing spectacle that combines the power of flowing water with the delicate beauty of frozen formations. Picture the sunlight glimmering off the icy surface, casting shimmering patterns all around. While many people may have seen waterfalls in their flowing glory, Only a few get to experience them in this frozen state, often during the chill of winter. Visiting a frozen waterfall offers a magical atmosphere where the sound of rushing water is muffled by the thick ice, transforming the environment into a serene wonderland. So have you ever thought about what it would be like to witness this captivating natural phenomenon? Did you know about the incredible Shar-Pei skin? This unique breed stands out not only for its adorable appearance, but also for a fascinating biological trait. The Shar-Pei dog is known for its thick, wrinkled skin, which actually contains high levels of hyaluronic acid. This special substance naturally helps retain moisture, making their skin both resilient and flexible. Hyaluronic acid plays a crucial role in the body, often found in connective tissues and aiding in hydration. For the Shar-Pei, this means their skin can stay supple while allowing them to move freely. The breed's distinctive wrinkles are not just for looks. They provide a unique barrier against dust and dirt, protecting the dog's sensitive skin underneath. While many dogs face issues with skin dryness and irritations, the Shar-Pei's unique composition keeps their skin in great condition. So the next time you see one of these wrinkly cuties, remember that those adorable folds are packed with science and play a vital role in their health. Sleeping with cheetahs. Can you imagine? In an incredible display of trust and understanding, a man in South Africa has taken an extraordinary approach to connect with these magnificent creatures. By sleeping alongside cheetahs, he creates a bond that most people would only dream of. Cheetahs, known for their speed and grace, are often seen as wild and untamable. However, this unique relationship showcases the softer side of these big cats. The man spends time daily with the cheetahs, earning their trust through patience and consistency. He believes that by being present in their space, he can help them feel safe and secure. Imagine waking up to the gentle purring of a cheetah next to you. This process not only breaks down barriers, but also fosters a deeper understanding of their behavior and needs. Such unusual connections between humans and wild animals raise fascinating questions about how we can coexist with nature. Can our attitudes towards wildlife change if we take the time to understand them better? Can you imagine that sharks have super teeth? Did you know human teeth are made of enamel, the hardest substance in our bodies? They're specifically designed for biting and chewing our food, helping us enjoy meals. In contrast, shark teeth have a different purpose. They're built for killing and holding on to prey. While humans usually get just 2 sets of teeth in a lifetime, one set in childhood and another in adulthood, sharks have it much better. These incredible creatures continuously replace their teeth throughout their lives, growing new ones every few weeks. This remarkable ability ensures they always have sharp teeth ready for hunting. In fact, a single shark can lose thousands of teeth over its lifetime and still have a full set. So the next time you appreciate your smile, remember that the ocean's top predator has its own brand of dental superpower. Did you know octopuses get bored and act out? This incredible fact reveals just how intelligent and curious these fascinating creatures truly are. When trapped in captivity, octopuses can show destructive behavior, which often leaves their aquariums in disarray. They can dismantle their tanks, showcasing their problem-solving skills, or even short-circuit aquarium lights by cleverly spraying water at the electrical outlets. This behavior isn't just mischief. It indicates that octopuses need mental stimulation to keep them engaged. In the wild, they explore their environment, hunt for food, and interact with other marine life, so being confined to a tank can lead to boredom and frustration. Their playful antics may seem amusing to us, but they serve as a reminder of how complex and intelligent these creatures are. As we strive to better understand and care for them in captivity, it's essential to provide environments that encourage their natural behavior. So the next time you see an octopus, remember how their boredom can inspire some pretty wild antics. Hard to believe, but Sandy Island vanished into thin air. For many years, maps showed Sandy Island floating between Australia and New Caledonia, leading sailors and explorers to believe in its existence. However, during a research expedition in 2012, scientists made a shocking discovery. The island was nowhere to be found. Instead of land, they encountered only the vast open ocean. Following further investigations, It became clear that this mysterious landmass, once featured in nautical charts and Google Earth, was just a phantom island. What caused this mix-up? Experts believe it resulted from mapping errors or volcanic formations that were misidentified as an island. These kinds of errors can easily happen, especially in the early days of charting the oceans. The disappearance of Sandy Island serves as a fascinating reminder of how our understanding of the world can change and how even the most trusted maps can lead us astray. This might surprise you. Tesla believed in electricity's hidden powers. Nikola Tesla, the brilliant inventor, claimed that humanity had barely scratched the surface of what electricity could do. He envisioned a world where electricity wasn't just for lighting up homes or powering machines, but could also transform our health and longevity. Tesla theorized that electrical energy could have therapeutic effects on the human body, potentially helping with diseases or enhancing vitality. His fascination with electricity led him to conduct daring experiments, even shocking himself to explore its effects. Imagine a time when people thought electricity could heal them, though some of his ideas seemed ahead of their time. It's clear that Tesla's passion for electricity was rooted in his belief that it could elevate our lives in ways we hadn't even imagined. Could we one day unlock these incredible secrets? Let's uncover the truth about luxury chocolate. When you think of chocolate, you might picture a sweet treat that's affordable and widely available. However, certain luxury chocolates take indulgence to a whole new level, featuring extravagant ingredients like rare truffles and delicate gold flakes. These unique elements don't just add a touch of glamour, they significantly raise the cost, making them far more expensive than what you'd find in your local grocery store. Some of these artisanal delights can even cost hundreds of dollars per bar. But why are people willing to spend so much? It's not just about satisfying a craving, but also about the experience. Each bite is like a mini celebration for the senses. From the rich, complex flavors to inviting aromas, luxury chocolate offers a unique journey that ordinary chocolate simply can't match. For many, it's a way to treat themselves or find the perfect gift that feels truly special. So, are you ready to explore this fascinating world of high-end delights? Prepare to be amazed by wife-carrying competitions. Each year, the North American Wife Carrying Championship takes place, showcasing a quirky yet entertaining event that draws crowds. In this unique competition, participants race while carrying their spouses over various obstacles. What makes it even more exciting is the prize for the winners. They receive their spouse's weight in beer and 5 times that amount in cash. To determine the spouse's weight accurately, organizers use a fun seesaw method, ensuring fairness in the competition. This event, rooted in Nordic traditions, is not just about strength, but also teamwork and strategy, as couples navigate the tricky course together. Spectators cheer on their favorite pairs, creating a lively atmosphere filled with humor and excitement. Have you ever thought about what it would be like to participate in such a hilarious and challenging event? Believe it or not, cone snails can be deadly. These fascinating marine creatures have a remarkable defense mechanism. They use a retractable harpoon to deliver a powerful neurotoxic venom. This venom is not just dangerous for their prey, but can also pose a threat to humans if the snails are handled carelessly. Found in tropical waters teeming with diverse life, cone snails come in various species, each with unique venom characteristics. What's really exciting is that scientists are studying these venoms for potential medical breakthroughs, particularly in pain management and neurological disorders. The way cone snails inject their venom helps them paralyze or kill fish, enabling them to feast on their unsuspecting meals. With their beautiful, intricately patterned shells, these snails might look harmless, but it's best to admire them from a distance. As researchers delve deeper into the properties of this potent venom, who knows what life-saving treatments could emerge? Isn't it incredible how something so seemingly simple can inspire cutting-edge science? Surprisingly, it's a fact that humans can thrive with one lung. Our bodies are remarkably adaptable, and one striking example is our lungs. If someone loses a lung, the remaining one can actually expand and do the work of both, helping the person breathe just fine. Though this means they might experience reduced physical stamina, many people continue to lead normal, active lives. This lung removal, often due to injury or illnesses like cancer, doesn't spell the end of enjoying life. In fact, many individuals adapt their activities and find new ways to stay fit. They learn to pace themselves and may even take up gentler exercises like walking or swimming. Medical advances also support these individuals, ensuring they receive the best possible care and resources. So, while having two lungs is ideal, living with one lung showcases just how resilient the human body can be. Here's a wild fact about turtles breathing underwater. Did you know that some turtles, like the Australian Fitzroy River turtle and the North American eastern painted turtle, have a unique way of breathing called cloacal respiration? Instead of just relying on their lungs, these clever creatures can absorb oxygen through a special part of their body called the cloaca, which is used for excretion and reproduction. This adaptation becomes super handy when they hibernate, especially in chilly waters where surfacing for air could be risky. By using cloacal respiration, these turtles can extract necessary oxygen from the water while using minimal energy. It's like having a built-in backup system that allows them to stay submerged for long stretches of time without coming up for air. This remarkable ability helps them survive harsh conditions and shows us just how diverse and resourceful life can be. Who knew turtles had such a cool trick up their sleeves? What if I told you about Lupercalia's wild rituals? This ancient Roman festival, celebrated in mid-February, was quite different from our modern-day Valentine's Day. Lupercalia was all about fertility and, interestingly, involved men donning goat skins. They would run through the streets, playfully slapping women with goat hide strips, a practice believed to boost fertility and ensure good fortune. This may sound strange today, but for the Romans, it was a vital part of their springtime festivities. Unlike the cards and chocolates we give today, Lupercalia was a raucous celebration that underscored the Romans' deep connections to nature and fertility. Over time, the festival faded and evolved, paving the way for the gentler traditions we now associate with love and romance. Isn't it fascinating how customs change over the centuries while still keeping a hint of their original spirit? Dive into the world of Haenyeo on Jeju Island. These remarkable women are subsistence divers who have been collecting shellfish for generations, all without using any scuba gear. The Haenyeo, which translates to sea women, have developed incredible skills that allow them to dive deep into the ocean, holding their breath for minutes at a time. Traditionally, they work in groups, using a simple set of tools like nets and baskets to gather seafood, such as abalone, octopus, and sea urchins. Their practice not only showcases impressive physical resilience, but also highlights their connection to the sea and the local culture. Families often pass down the techniques from mother to daughter, preserving this unique way of life. Battling against changing ocean conditions and modern fishing practices, the Haenyeo face challenges to maintain their tradition. Despite these obstacles, their fierce spirit and deep-rooted heritage continue to inspire many. So next time you think of diving, imagine the Haenyeo. How do they keep their incredible skills alive through the years? Here's something incredible about Nigeria's population growth. Nigeria stands tall as the most populous nation on the African continent, with a staggering population of 223 million people as of 2023. This figure represents over 16% of Africa's entire population, showcasing Nigeria's prominence in the region. The country is a vibrant mosaic of diverse cultures, languages, and traditions, each contributing to its unique identity. Experts anticipate that by 2050, Nigeria's population could surpass 400 million, potentially making it the third most populous country in the world after India and China. This rapid growth offers a glimpse into a rich tapestry of life, highlighted by the bustling markets of Lagos and the serene landscapes of its northern regions. However, alongside these exciting predictions come significant challenges. The government will need to enhance infrastructure, education, and healthcare systems to support such a vast population. Nigeria's journey in managing this demographic boom is not only a national story, but an important narrative for the world, as it adjusts and adapts to its evolving role on the global stage. This might surprise you. Mount Washington's winds are fierce. This seemingly ordinary mountain standing at just 6,188 feet, is notorious for holding the title of the most dangerous small mountain in the world. What makes it so hazardous isn't its elevation, but the extreme wind conditions that can reach staggering speeds of up to 231 miles per hour. Imagine embarking on a peaceful hike only to find your adventure turning chaotic when sudden storms sweep in, unleashing powerful, bone-chilling winds and swirling snow with almost no warning. The unique geography of Mount Washington acts like a funnel, amplifying the winds and crafting unpredictable and often perilous conditions. As climbers ascend the mountain, they often experience rapid temperature drops and sudden loss of visibility, making preparation crucial. Tragically, many unsuspecting climbers have met their fate on its slopes, unready for the unforgiving elements. This fearsome reputation draws thrill seekers and nature enthusiasts eager to tackle its summit and witness breathtaking views. Are you ready to face the wild and uncover the mysteries of this extraordinary mountain? Hard to believe, but beauty products hid dangers. Even in the mid-20th century, many cosmetics contained harmful ingredients that would shock us today. Arsenic was just one of several toxic substances lurking in the makeup of the time. As people pursued an often unattainable standard of beauty, manufacturers began replacing arsenic with equally dangerous materials like lead and mercury. This quest for perfection led individuals to apply products that not only enhance their appearance, but also pose serious risks to their health. Can you imagine applying something with lead to your skin just to look beautiful? The allure of beauty has often blinded consumers to the hidden dangers in these products. Understanding this history is essential as we reflect on today's beauty standards and advocate for safer alternatives. Awareness of past mistakes can help us ensure that our beauty routines are both stylish and safe. Prepare to be amazed by your brain's energy use. Did you know that your brain uses as much energy as a small 10-watt light bulb, even when you're just sitting still? This astonishing fact highlights how active your brain is, constantly managing everything from thoughts and memories to body functions. Despite accounting for only about 2% of your total body weight, the brain consumes roughly 20% of your energy resources. That's because it never truly sleeps. Neurons are always firing, sending messages and processing information. So whether you're daydreaming or deep in thought, your brain is like a light bulb burning brightly, ensuring your body runs smoothly. This energy requirement emphasizes the importance of proper nutrition and hydration for optimal brain function. Wonder how your diet could affect your brain's power. It's fascinating to think about how the food you eat fuels this incredible organ. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Sungai is a village treasure. Nestled in Hong Kong, Sungai, also known as the village of Panjang, offers a distinctive glimpse into the rich culture of Asia. This charming village showcases a blend of traditional architecture and vibrant local life, making it a unique destination for both residents and tourists. Visitors can stroll through its scenic streets, where colorful markets and friendly faces provide a warm welcome. With its deep-rooted heritage, Sungai is more than just a place. It's a living history of the area's customs and community spirit. As people go about their daily activities, you can witness age-old traditions being upheld, like local crafts and delicious street food. So if you ever find yourself in Hong Kong, don't miss experiencing the beauty and charm of Sungai. What hidden gems will you discover there? Why will galaxies collide without star crashes? In approximately 4.5 billion years, our Milky Way galaxy will have an epic encounter with the Andromeda Galaxy, two massive cosmic structures that have been swirling in space for eons. You might think that such a monumental collision would lead to chaos and mayhem, with stars and planets smashing into each other left and right. Surprisingly, that won't be the case. The vastness of space means that stars are incredibly far apart, much like two bustling cities where most people never meet. When these galaxies collide, their gravitational forces will pull them closer together, but the distances between individual stars are so immense that the chances of direct star-to-star collisions are almost zero. Instead, the galaxies will intertwine and reshape themselves over millions of years, forming new star systems and a unique cosmic landscape. This fascinating dance in the universe reminds us of the wonders beyond our world, as well as the scale of celestial events. Can you imagine witnessing such a spectacular, astronomical spectacle? What if Iceland powers itself with volcanoes? It's true. Approximately 80% of Iceland's energy comes from geothermal sources, thanks to the island's unique volcanic activity. This means that instead of relying on fossil fuels, Iceland taps into the natural heat from beneath the Earth's surface. The volcanic landscape creates ideal conditions for geothermal energy, which is harnessed through wells that reach deep into the hot rocks. Once the steam is brought to the surface, it is used to generate electricity and provide heating for homes and businesses alike. This approach not only reduces Iceland's carbon footprint, but also ensures energy independence. With such an abundance of geothermal energy, Iceland has become a shining example of how we can use our planet's natural resources sustainably. Imagine if more countries could follow suit, utilizing their local geologic features to create cleaner energy. By investing in renewable sources like geothermal, we can protect the environment and create a more sustainable future. So can you envision a world powered by nature's energy? Children's emotions reveal pandemic's hidden impact. As families navigated the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic, kids displayed a range of emotional responses that highlighted the crisis's psychological toll. From fear and anxiety to sadness and uncertainty, children took on feelings reflecting the upheaval around them. Many kids, being incredibly perceptive, seemed to absorb the worries of their parents and caregivers, leading to heightened stress levels. The pandemic disrupted routines, took away social interactions, and added a layer of unpredictability to their lives, leaving many children feeling overwhelmed. School closures and limited outdoor activities further compounded their feelings of isolation, turning what used to be a carefree childhood into a time filled with worry. Understanding these emotional responses is crucial for parents and educators, as it allows them to provide better support. By openly discussing feelings and creating a safe space for expression, families can help children cope with these challenging emotions in healthy ways. How can we better support our children during such tough times? Is it really true that Tokyo means Eastern capital? Absolutely. The name Tokyo is derived from the Japanese words to, meaning east, and Kyo, meaning capital. Established as the capital of Japan in the 19th century, Tokyo replaced Kyoto, which had served as the imperial capital for over 1,000 years. Originally called Edo, a small fishing village, it transformed into a bustling metropolis as the seat of the shogunate. This shift marked a significant change in Japan's political landscape, ensuring the eastern region played a key role in the country's development. Today, Tokyo is a vibrant hub known for its unique blend of traditional culture and cutting-edge modernity. While you may think of towering skyscrapers and pop culture, the name of the city serves as a reminder of its history and importance in shaping Japan as we know it today. Isn't that fascinating? Let's uncover the truth about global population growth. Did you know that around 7% of all humans who have ever lived are alive today? This staggering figure emphasizes just how rapidly our global population has grown over the centuries. As of now, we number over 8 billion people on Earth, a sharp increase from just a few billion in the mid-20th century. Factors contributing to this growth include advances in medicine, better agricultural practices, and improved living conditions, which have significantly reduced mortality rates. This population surge presents both exciting opportunities and pressing challenges. For instance, while more people mean more innovative ideas and a larger workforce, it also raises concerns like resource management, environmental sustainability, and urban planning. How can we balance a growing population with our planet's resources? The answers are crucial for a sustainable future. Can you imagine that Romans feasted to extremes? In ancient Rome, dining was often a grand spectacle, filled with endless courses and lavish banquets. Wealthy Romans would gather to indulge in a variety of dishes, some of which might seem unusual to us today, like dormice or garum, a fermented fish sauce. These feasts could last for hours, where guests would sample food and drink to their heart's content. What's even more surprising is that there weren't any designated areas for purging, a practice that sometimes followed these extravagant meals. Instead, Romans simply continued to eat until they were physically unable to consume more. This extreme approach to dining reflects their views on excess and luxury, where the experience of dining became almost as important as the food itself. Isn't it fascinating to think about how different their dining customs were from what we know today? Can you feel the urgency to save vaquitas? This critically endangered marine mammal, found only in the Gulf of California, is facing a dire situation. Conservationists are stepping up their efforts through active anti-poaching patrols and the removal of illegal fishing nets that threaten the vaquita's survival. With fewer than 30 individuals left, each day counts in this race against time. These small porpoises are elusive, making them hard to spot, but their plight has captured the hearts of many around the world. The primary threat to the vaquita comes from gill nets used in illegal fishing, which unintentionally trap and drown these creatures. By mobilizing teams to patrol the waters and remove these nets, conservationists are making a difference, but it's not enough. The situation is urgent, with their numbers dwindling rapidly. Public awareness, support for conservation initiatives, and stricter enforcement of fishing laws are crucial to give the vaquita a fighting chance. Will we be able to save this unique species before it disappears forever? You won't believe how gigantic Hang Sen Dong is. This massive cave in Vietnam is not just a geological wonder, but a world of its own. Imagine stepping into a cavern that is so enormous it has formed its own weather system, including clouds that float above, rivers that flow through, and jungles that thrive within its walls. The sheer scale of Hang Sen Dong is mind-boggling, as it is big enough to house an entire lost civilization. Its unique environment, with various microclimates, supports a rich diversity of flora and fauna, making it a hotspot for researchers and adventurers. Exploring this cave feels like entering another realm, where the echo of your footsteps is swallowed by the vastness around you. To explore Hang Sen Dong is to experience the raw beauty of nature, showcasing how powerful and mysterious our planet can be. This incredible phenomenon reminds us that there are still many secrets waiting to be uncovered deep within the earth. So have you ever thought about what treasures might lie inside? This might surprise you. Bush's unexpected pardons. In 2008, President George W. Bush made headlines when he granted pardons to 6 individuals involved in a significant political scandal. These pardons were controversial because they came during a time when the nation was deeply divided over various political issues. Bush believed these individuals acted out of patriotism rather than any malice, which adds a layer of complexity to their actions. The scandal involved a range of political maneuvers, and the pardoned individuals had faced serious allegations. By issuing these pardons, Bush aimed to promote healing and forgiveness, arguing that their motivations were rooted in a sincere desire to serve their country. Some praised him for his courageous stance, while critics saw it as an attempt to protect friends and allies. The decision sparked a heated debate about accountability and the limits of presidential power. Was this an act of virtue or a political maneuver? Regardless of one's perspective, it certainly reflects the complexities of leadership and judgment in tumultuous times. Here's a wild fact about Lake Superior. Did you know this massive lake has a surface area larger than the whole country of Scotland? Stretching over 31,700 square miles, Lake Superior is not only the largest of the Great Lakes, but also the largest freshwater lake by surface area in the world. Imagine a body of water so expansive that it could engulf an entire nation. With its crystal clear waters and stunning shorelines, including beautiful beaches and rugged cliffs, Lake Superior is a treasure for nature lovers. It holds enough water to fill the needs of every person on Earth for over 150 years. Visitors can enjoy activities like sailing, fishing, and kayaking, but they should also remember to respect its natural beauty. So next time you think of massive lakes, don't forget the incredible Lake Superior. Can you picture how big that really is? Prepare to be amazed by the High Roller in Vegas. This giant Ferris wheel, standing at an impressive 167.6 meters, 550 feet, holds the title of the world's largest. Located on the famous Las Vegas Strip, it captivates both tourists and locals alike with its stunning height and design. Each of its 28 spacious cabins can fit up to 40 passengers, meaning it can accommodate a whopping 1,120 people at once. As you slowly ascend, you'll experience incredible panoramic views that include the gorgeous city skyline and surrounding mountains. A full trip around the wheel takes about 30 minutes, giving you plenty of time to soak it all in. Whether you're enjoying a spectacular sunset or the twinkling city lights at night, the high roller promises an unforgettable experience. So, are you ready to take a ride on the world's tallest Ferris wheel? Did you know Intel started as integrated electronics? In 1968, two brilliant minds, Robert Noyce and Gordon Moore, came together to launch a company that would change technology forever. Originally named Integrated Electronics, Intel's early focus was on creating innovative microchips. This name was soon shortened to Intel, cleverly combining the words integrated and electronics. Noyce and Moore aimed to revolutionize computing, and that ambition led to groundbreaking products like the world's first microprocessor in 1971. This invention not only powered personal computers, but also set the stage for modern computing as we know it today. Intel's evolution over the years has helped shape industries, from gaming to artificial intelligence, redefining how we use technology. Today, Intel stands as a giant in the tech world, known for its ongoing commitment to innovation. The next time you use a computer or smartphone, remember that it all began with the vision of two men who dared to dream big and shape the future of electronics. Did you know about the world's tallest sandcastle? In Denmark, this incredible structure was built in 2019 and stands an astonishing 20 meters high. What makes it even more impressive is that it was constructed using nearly 5,000 tons of sand. Imagine the craftsmanship involved in shaping all that sand into towering walls and intricate designs, attracting visitors from around the globe. The castle wasn't just a playground for kids. It showcased a variety of amazing architectural features, including turrets and bridges, all while defying gravity with its impressive height. This feat of creativity and engineering took a team of skilled builders who spent countless hours working together to bring their vision to life. In a country famous for its fairy tale castles, this sandcastle added a unique twist to the landscape, reminding us that art can come in many forms. Whether you're a fan of sandcastles or just love a good story of human ingenuity, Denmark's sandy giant surely sparks the imagination and invites questions about what else we can create with the power of teamwork and a bit of sand. Guess what really drives the Microraptor's flight? This tiny dinosaur, roughly the size of a modern pigeon, lived about 120 million years ago and is notable for its fascinating anatomy. The Microraptor had not just one pair, but 4 wings. This unique feature suggests that it might have been among the earliest creatures capable of true flight. With 2 wings on its arms and 2 on its legs, the Microraptor could have glided gracefully through the trees of ancient forests, catching insects and small prey. Scientists believe its ability to fly or glide helped it escape predators and explore its habitat more effectively. Imagine watching a creature that looks like a mix of bird and dinosaur, soaring through the sky. Besides its wings, the Microraptor's feathers were likely essential for aerodynamics and temperature regulation. Isn't it incredible how these small details tell us so much about life on Earth millions of years ago? You won't believe this about British tanks. Since 1945, every British tank has included a surprising feature, a tea-making facility. This innovative addition was designed to solve a unique challenge faced by soldiers in the heat of battle. During combat, troops often pause to brew a cup of tea, leading to delays and potential dangers. To tackle this issue, engineers crafted a way for soldiers to enjoy their beloved beverage without leaving the safety of their vehicles. These tea-making facilities allow tanks to brew tea right inside, ensuring that troops stay refreshed and alert while on duty. Imagine being in the thick of a battle and still having access to a warm cup of tea. This clever design not only boosts morale, but also keeps soldiers focused and energized. So next time you think about military technology, remember that even in war, there's room for a little comfort. Is it really true that guitars can be stringless? The Liberal Live C1 is revolutionizing music with its incredible design that eliminates the need for traditional strings. This innovative guitar transforms the player's movements directly into sound, allowing musicians to express themselves in a whole new way. Imagine a guitar that recognizes your rhythm and style, adjusting its tones to fit your unique playstyle. Whether you're strumming a soft melody or jamming out a rock anthem, the C1 adapts seamlessly, making it easier for anyone to create music professionally. For aspiring musicians who may find traditional instruments challenging, this stringless wonder opens up exciting possibilities. It's not just about playing notes, it's about unleashing creativity without the usual barriers. With the Liberal Live C1, you can focus on what really matters, making music that resonates with your soul. As technology continues to blur the lines between acoustic and digital, could this be the future of music creation? Astounding discovery: human hair traps comet dust. Scientists recently found that human hair can actually collect tiny dust particles from comets. This remarkable finding highlights how our everyday lives are connected to the cosmos in ways we never expected. When comets travel through space, they shed tiny grains of material, including dust and ice, which can drift into Earth's atmosphere. Human hair, due to its fine structure and static properties, grabs these particles as they settle. Researchers were surprised to learn that this means our hair could serve as an unexpected record of cosmic events, like a snapshot of the materials that make up comets. When examining strands of hair, scientists might uncover trace elements, providing clues about the chemistry and composition of comets. This exciting connection not only expands our understanding of how our environment interacts with outer space, but it also brings a new perspective on something as commonplace as hair. Isn't it fascinating to think that something so ordinary could hold secrets of the universe? Here's what actually happens when you clone a village. In China, a remarkable replica of the Austrian village Hallstatt has been built, showcasing stunning attention to detail. This clone village features authentic architecture, charming streets, and even a church that mirrors the original Hallstatt's iconic look. The project reflects China's impressive ability to recreate entire towns, capturing the essence of unique European locales. Tourists flock to this copycat village not only for its picturesque views, but also to experience a slice of Austrian culture without traveling to Europe. The rise of such replicas raises interesting questions about cultural appropriation and the value of authenticity. Do these clone towns offer a genuine experience, or just a superficial imitation? As global tourism changes, these replicas might be changing how we think about travel and culture as they blend the familiar with the faux. Prepare to be amazed by Monopoly's money mystery. Did you know that more Monopoly money gets printed in a single year than all the actual currency in the world? It's true. The colorful bills used in this beloved board game far exceed the total amount of physical cash that people use daily. This fascinating fact invites us to think about what money really means. In the game, players use these fake bills to buy properties and build empires without ever leaving the table, creating a world where wealth is just a fun idea. But when we look outside the game, actual currency represents real value and hard work, shaping economies and lives. So why does it feel like Monopoly money is so plentiful? It turns out that it sparks a conversation about how we view wealth, play, and the meaning of success. Isn't it interesting how a simple game can make us ponder such big ideas? Believe it or not, the moon has a bear shape. If you take a close look at photographs of the lunar surface, you might notice a striking formation that looks just like a bear lying down. This fun feature results from the unique patterns created by craters and geological formations on the moon's surface. While it may seem like a coincidence, many people enjoy spotting familiar shapes in the night sky. This phenomenon is called pareidolia, where our brains instinctively try to find familiar objects in random patterns. The bear-shaped formation adds a quirky charm to moon gazing, prompting both amateur astronomers and casual stargazers to imagine fun stories about the creatures of the cosmos. Whether you're an avid fan of astronomy or simply enjoy the beauty of the night sky, this lunar bear is a reminder of how our imagination can bring even distant celestial bodies to life. So next time you're out looking for constellations, keep an eye out for this lunar bear. Who knows what else you might discover up there? Is it really true that Churchill loved cigars and cocktails? Winston Churchill, the iconic British Prime Minister, had some fascinating habits that reflected his larger-than-life personality. He was known to smoke between 8 to 10 cigars daily, and on particularly indulgent days, he could puff through as many as 15. This penchant for cigars was not just a casual choice. It seemed to fuel his famous oratory skills and vibrant lifestyle. But that wasn't all. During the years of Prohibition in the United States, Churchill cleverly navigated the restrictions on alcohol by obtaining a doctor's note. This note allowed him to enjoy his favorite drinks, even in a country where alcohol was largely outlawed. His love for both cigars and cocktails became part of his storied image, making him a symbol of resilience and a celebrator of life's pleasures. Churchill's ability to enjoy these vices, even when faced with societal restrictions, highlights his defiant spirit. What do you think about his approach to life? Did you know the MCU is a record breaker? The Marvel Cinematic Universe, or MCU, acquired by Disney in 2009, has made history as the highest-grossing film franchise ever, raking in over $29 billion. This incredible success comes from a mix of thrilling storytelling and spectacular action that keeps fans coming back for more. Blockbusters like Avengers: Endgame showcase Disney's talent for weaving together complex characters and gripping plots across various films. What makes the MCU stand out even more is how it connects stories over multiple films and platforms, creating a rich, interconnected universe that captivates audiences around the globe. Each film not only builds on the excitement of the last, but also explores deeper themes of heroism, sacrifice, and friendship. Fans eagerly anticipate new releases, knowing they will experience epic battles, emotional moments, and unexpected twists. The MCU has transformed cinema, proving that well-crafted superhero tales can resonate with viewers of all ages. How do you think these movies will continue to evolve in the future? Did you know the king cobra can stand tall? This fascinating snake holds the title for being the world's longest venomous snake, stretching up to 18 feet. What makes king cobras so unique is their ability to raise about a third of their bodies off the ground, often reaching the height of an adult's waist. When feeling threatened, they adopt a striking posture, lifting their heads high, flaring out their hoods and hissing loudly. This display is not just for show, it's a warning to predators and other threats. Despite their fearsome reputation and potent venom, king cobras are not eager to attack. They usually prefer to avoid conflict and will retreat when given the chance. It's fascinating to consider that these impressive snakes, which can instill fear, aim to evade confrontation whenever possible. Their behavior highlights a remarkable balance between power and caution in nature. So the next time you hear about the king cobra, remember, they're fascinating beings that would rather slither away than engage in a fight. Have you ever wondered why cacti are so protected? In Arizona, cutting down specific types of cacti, like the iconic saguaro, can lead to severe legal consequences, including a prison sentence of over 20 years. This tough stance highlights how crucial these plants are to the local ecosystem and culture. Cacti play a vital role in Arizona's desert habitat, providing food and shelter for local wildlife, including birds and small mammals. They also hold cultural significance for many indigenous communities who view them as symbols of resilience and survival. With their ability to store water and thrive in harsh conditions, cacti are remarkable survivors in the desert. By protecting them, the law aims to preserve the biodiversity that makes Arizona unique. So next time you spot a cactus in the wild, remember it's more than just a plant. It's an important part of the desert community, deserving of respect and protection. Did you know that ants can get lost together? This fascinating yet tragic event is known as an ant mill. It happens when a group of ants, energetically following their leader back to the nest after a successful food hunt, becomes disoriented. If the leader ant strays off course, the entire group can unwittingly enter a circular path, continuously following one another in a loop. This spiral journey can go on for hours, often leading to the exhaustion and eventual death of many ants caught in the cycle. Imagine a tight-knit team, all working hard but unfortunately getting lost while trying to stay together. Ant mills showcase how important navigation and communication are in nature. These tiny creatures rely heavily on pheromones, chemical signals that guide them, and when that signal gets disrupted, chaos ensues. Watching this unfold shows how even the smallest animals can form complex social behaviors. Did you know the sun rises first in Maine? This remarkable phenomenon occurs at West Quoddy Head, the easternmost point in the United States. Each morning, as the sun peaks over the horizon, it makes its grand entrance here, before illuminating the rest of the country. West Quoddy Head is famous not just for its geographical significance, but also for its stunning red and white striped lighthouse that stands tall against the rugged coastal backdrop. Built in 1858, the lighthouse serves as a picturesque landmark, guiding ships safely along the rocky shores of Maine. Visitors flock to this unique spot to witness the breathtaking sunrise, often capturing the moment with their cameras as the sky bursts into vibrant colors. This charming location is also surrounded by beautiful hiking trails and the serene vistas of the Atlantic Ocean, making it a perfect destination for nature lovers and photographers alike. Whether you're seeking adventure or simply want to soak in some awe-inspiring views, West Quoddy Head promises a magical experience. Wouldn't you want to be one of the first to greet the day? Let's uncover the truth about the world's most read books. The three most widely read books globally are the Bible, quotations from Chairman Mao Zedong, and the Harry Potter series. This fascinating mix highlights how literature can serve various purposes in our lives. The Bible, revered by millions, offers spiritual guidance and profound teachings that have shaped cultures for centuries. In contrast, Mao's quotations provide insights into political ideology and history, showcasing how ideas can influence nations. Meanwhile, the whimsical adventures in the Harry Potter series have enchanted readers of all ages, sparking imagination and emphasizing themes of friendship, bravery, and the struggle between good and evil. This diverse selection not only reflects differing beliefs, but also illustrates the power of storytelling across genres. What does your favorite book say about you? Believe it or not, hair gel can impact your hair health. While hair gel is not a direct cause of hair loss, the way we treat our hair during and after using it can make a big difference. Many people love using hair gel for styling, but if you don't wash it out regularly, you could be drying out your scalp. A dry scalp can lead to weaker hair, increasing the chances of breakage. Additionally, using gel excessively or tying your hair tightly can cause traction alopecia, a type of hair loss that happens when hair is pulled too tight. Important elements like genetics, hormones, and medical conditions often contribute to hair loss, but taking care of your hair can help minimize damage. So if you love styling your hair, make sure to balance it with proper care. Have you been giving enough attention to your hair care routine? Did you know Disney sold Star Wars streaming rights? In 2016, Disney made a surprising move by selling the streaming rights for the beloved original Star Wars films to Turner, a deal that will last until 2024. This was a strategic choice because Disney was preparing to launch its own streaming service, Disney+. However, as the popularity of Star Wars continued to soar, Disney began to realize that having those iconic films on their platform would draw in many subscribers. Despite Disney's attempts to reclaim these rights, Turner has consistently refused to let go. This ongoing tug-of-war raises questions about the fate of classic films in the streaming age. With millions of fans eagerly waiting for Star Wars content, it will be interesting to see how this dispute unfolds. Will Disney eventually get back the rights to their galaxy far, far away? Did you know 16% struggle with this condition? This statistic reveals that around 1 in 6 people around the world are living with a significant health issue. This condition could refer to various health challenges, but it often includes mental health disorders or chronic diseases affecting daily life. With the global population now surpassing 8 billion, this means over 1.2 billion people face challenges that can affect their well-being, making it a critical public health concern. Interestingly, while 16% face this particular issue, another statistic shows that 33% of the world's population is repeatedly referenced, suggesting that many can be affected by more than one health condition throughout their lives. It highlights how interconnected health issues can be and why understanding and addressing these problems is crucial for improving overall quality of life. What steps are we taking to support those affected? Is it really true that solitaire started as a group game? Yes, it is. Initially, solitaire was a lively card game enjoyed in groups, likely played by royal families. Historians believe it was developed not just for fun, but as a way to teach patience and strategic thinking. Imagine princes and princesses gathering around a table, honing their skills in the art of strategy while competing against one another. Over time, as lifestyles changed and the hustle of everyday life became more hectic, this engaging game evolved into a solo pastime. Today, solitaire is synonymous with office life, providing a welcome break for many workers. Whether you're playing on a computer, phone, or with a deck of cards, the game's roots remind us of its original purpose: to encourage focus and patience. So next time you deal those cards, think about the royal history behind your game. Did you know that cheetahs rarely attack humans? This fascinating fact shines a light on the behavior of these incredible cats, which are famous for being the fastest land animals. Despite their impressive hunting skills and speed, there are no documented cases of cheetahs attacking humans in the wild. This means that, while they may chase down prey at astonishing speeds, they consider people as something entirely different from their usual targets. Cheetahs are generally shy and elusive creatures, preferring to avoid human contact when possible. Instead of posing a threat, they focus on hunting smaller animals, like gazelles. This unique trait allows us to appreciate their elegance in their natural habitats without fear. Knowing that these big cats are not a danger to us makes watching them in the wild even more thrilling. So next time you think of a cheetah, remember that they are incredibly fast but peaceful towards humans. Did you know museums outnumber fast food chains? In the United States, there are over 35,000 museums, which is more than the combined total of McDonald's and Starbucks stores. With about 14,000 McDonald's and 16,000 Starbucks locations, these famous fast food giants pale in comparison to the rich tapestry of human creativity and history housed in museums. From art to science, history, and culture, each museum brings unique stories and experiences to life. Whether it's seeing a dinosaur skeleton or exploring ancient artifacts, visitors of all ages can enjoy engaging exhibits and learn something new. This abundance of museums reflects America's dedication to preserving and sharing knowledge. So next time you think about lunch, consider visiting a nearby museum instead. What amazing discoveries await you? Explore your local museum and see for yourself. Guess what really drives medieval castle designs? During the Middle Ages, castles weren't just fancy homes for nobles. They were vital military strongholds designed to defend against invaders. These impressive structures featured thick stone walls, moats filled with water, and narrow arrow slits where archers could shoot at enemies while keeping safe inside. Castles were often built near rivers or trade routes, allowing lords to control important territories and gather taxes from merchants. Their strategic locations meant they could provide protection to local people and a base for governing their lands. Some castles even had drawbridges that could be raised to block attackers. Imagine standing in a castle courtyard, looking out over the landscape that the same walls have safeguarded for centuries. Isn't it fascinating how architecture combined with military strategy shaped the lives of people back then? Is it really true that the sun isn't yellow? Many people look up and see a bright yellow sun shining in the sky, but this common perception is a bit misleading. In reality, the sun emits light that looks white when viewed from space. The reason we perceive it as yellow comes down to the Earth's atmosphere. When sunlight travels through our atmosphere, shorter wavelengths of light, like blue and violet, get scattered more than the longer wavelengths, such as red and yellow. The scattering effect is stronger when the sun is lower in the sky, such as during sunrise and sunset, making it appear even more yellow or orange. On a clear day, however, the sun appears closer to white when it's high overhead. So the next time you catch a glimpse of that glowing orb, remember that it's actually shining brighter than you may think. Isn't that fascinating? Is it really true that a marijuana plane crashed in Yosemite? In 1976, an unusual event unfolded when a small plane carrying 6,000 pounds of marijuana crashed in the stunning surroundings of Yosemite National Park. This bizarre incident sparked immediate excitement among adventurers and climbers who began flocking to the crash site in search of a free stash. News of the crash spread quickly, and many people descended into the park with hopes of salvaging some of the cargo. They didn't just take a little. Some even smoked and sold the marijuana, turning a solemn aviation incident into an unexpected treasure hunt. However, park rangers soon caught wind of the situation and stepped in to restore order. This curious chapter in Yosemite's history highlights just how unpredictable life can be, especially when it mixes with nature's beauty and human ingenuity. Who knew a plane crash could lead to such unexpected adventures? Did you know Mount St. Helens is a glacier? This remarkable volcano, nestled in Washington state, is not just famous for its explosive eruption in 1980, it's also considered the youngest glacier in the world. Formed by a combination of volcanic activity and the subsequent freezing temperatures, the glacier on Mount St. Helens is in a constant state of change. Unlike older glaciers that have been around for thousands of years, this one is still actively shaping and reshaping the landscape. Since its last major eruption, the area around the volcano has seen new ice formations develop quickly, making it a geological marvel. As temperatures fluctuate and the environment shifts, scientists closely study how the glacier interacts with volcanic activity, learning more about the Earth's processes. The unique characteristics of this young glacier make it a fascinating subject for researchers and visitors alike. So if you're ever in Washington, sitting beneath the shadow of Mount St. Helens, remember that you're gazing at a spectacular example of nature's incredible power and ongoing evolution. What if you could create art in a blank room? Yayoi Kusama's obliteration room transforms a simple white space into a vibrant explosion of color, inviting visitors to join in the fun. This interactive art experience allows anyone to become a part of the artwork by sticking dots of various colors everywhere they like. No artistic skills are needed. Just grab a dot sticker and let your imagination run wild. As more and more people take part, the once blank room becomes a lively canvas filled with bright colors. This project not only encourages creativity, but also makes a statement about the power of collective imagination. Each visitor's contribution plays a role in shaping this evolving art piece, inspiring people of all ages to engage with art in new, exciting ways. Whether you're shy or outgoing, the obliteration room welcomes everyone to express themselves and leave their mark in this ever-changing space. So are you ready to add your splash of color to Kusama's masterpiece? Did you know Jane Pierce feared the White House? Jane Pierce, the wife of President Franklin Pierce, experienced intense anxiety about moving into the presidential residence. In fact, she was so apprehensive that she prayed every night for her husband to lose the election. Jane's reluctance stemmed from a series of personal tragedies, including the loss of their only son just before Franklin's nomination. This sorrow weighed heavily on her, making the thought of stepping into the public eye and the pressures of the White House nearly unbearable. Upon learning of her husband's nomination, she fainted, reflecting just how overwhelmed she felt. Despite her fears, the Pierces eventually took residence at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, where Jane struggled to adapt to her new role amidst her personal grief. Her story highlights the often unseen struggles of those in the public sphere. Can you imagine facing such pressure while mourning a loved one? Why do Galapagos giant tortoises live so long? These incredible creatures, found in the Galapagos Islands, can live for over 150 years, making them one of the longest living animals on Earth. Their extraordinary longevity sparks curiosity about the secrets of their survival. One reason might be their slow metabolic rate, which means they don't burn energy quickly and can live at a more leisurely pace. Additionally, their isolated habitat protects them from many predators that threaten other species. The Galapagos Islands are also home to unique ecosystems, allowing these tortoises to feast on a variety of plants, which provide essential nutrients over their long lives. Interestingly, some tortoises have been observed to continue growing even at advanced ages, adding to their uniqueness. Conservation efforts are critical to ensuring that these magnificent creatures continue to thrive in their natural habitats. So next time you think about age and longevity, remember the giant tortoises of the Galapagos Islands and the remarkable lives they lead. Did you know exercise boosts brain power and happiness? Regular exercise is like a magic potion for your body and mind. Activities such as jogging, dancing, or even taking a brisk walk can do wonders. When you get moving, your body releases endorphins, often called the feel-good hormones, which lift your mood and increase your happiness. But that's not all. Exercise also increases blood flow to the brain, helping you think more clearly and focus better. This can lead to more effective problem-solving and creativity in daily tasks. Whether you're studying for a test or tackling a big project at work, just a bit of movement can keep your energy levels high and your brain sharp for hours. So why not lace up your sneakers and see how a little exercise can transform your day? You might be amazed at what you'll accomplish. This might surprise you, the brazen bull's gruesome origin. The brazen bull, a chilling invention by Parallaeus of Athens, was not just an artistic creation. It was a terrifying execution device. Shaped like a large hollow brass statue, it was designed to incinerate its unfortunate occupant from the inside while their screams were amplified to mimic the thunderous roar of a real bull. Imagine hearing that eerie sound echoing through the air. What makes this story even darker is that Parallaeus himself became the first victim of his own invention. The ruler Phalaris, eager to test how well this brutal device worked, tricked Parallaeus into stepping inside. It's incredible how one man's twisted genius led to such a horrifying fate. The brazen bull stands as a haunting reminder of the extremes of cruelty found in ancient times, raising questions about the nature of punishment and justice. How could something so sinister come to be? You won't believe this about depth perception. When someone loses sight in one eye, they might think their world has changed dramatically. Surprisingly, they still keep most of their vision intact, but they face a tricky challenge. Depth perception takes a hit. This means that while they can see a wide range of colors and shapes, gauging how far away objects are becomes a lot harder, almost like looking at a flat picture instead of a three-dimensional scene. Everyday tasks like pouring a glass of water or playing catch can become frustrating. Imagine reaching for a cup only to miss because you estimated its distance incorrectly. Our brains rely on input from both eyes to figure out depth, creating a sense of dimensionality. So when one eye is out of the picture, it can feel like navigating a new world without a roadmap. How do people adapt and cope with this change? Here's a wild fact about berries you'll love. Did you know that not all berries are created equal? The term berry can be quite misleading as it refers to a specific botanical classification. For example, a banana is technically a berry, while strawberries and raspberries aren't. True berries develop from a single ovary of a flower and typically have seeds embedded in their flesh. This means that grapes, blueberries, and even kiwis fit the berry category. Location plays a huge role too. The climate determines what kinds of berries thrive in each region. For instance, you'll find cranberries flourishing in cooler areas like Wisconsin, while tropical regions produce delightful fruits like the acai berry. Additionally, the nutritional content can vary significantly among different types of berries. Blueberries are packed with antioxidants, while blackberries offer high vitamin C levels. So next time you enjoy a berry, think about the fascinating story behind its classification and where it comes from. Isn't nature full of surprises? Believe it or not, wood frogs master urine retention. These incredible amphibians have a remarkable ability to hold their urine for as long as 8 months. This adaptation is particularly useful during the cold winter months when the ground freezes. In this state, wood frogs enter a sort of hibernation while their bodies prepare for the thaw. By storing nutrients and waste in their bladder, they conserve water and energy, waiting for warmer days. When spring arrives and temperatures rise, these frogs can quickly rehydrate and rejoin their wetland habitats. This impressive biological feat highlights nature's ingenuity in survival. The wood frog's unique strategies not only help it thrive in harsh climates, but also inspire scientists studying extreme life strategies in animals. Isn't it amazing how a simple frog can teach us about resilience? Let's uncover the truth about sign language accents. Just like spoken languages, sign languages can have regional accents that reflect local culture and slang. In fact, different areas may use distinct signs or gestures for the same word, and these variations are shaped by the community's history and social interactions. For instance, a sign that is common in one city might be completely misunderstood in another. This diversity shows how vibrant and dynamic sign languages are, but it can also lead to confusion for those communicating across regions. Imagine two people trying to chat using sign language, but one uses a version filled with local expressions that the other doesn't recognize. This highlights the importance of understanding and respecting these differences in communication. So the next time you encounter sign language, remember it's not just about the signs, it's about the rich tapestry of culture and community behind them. Did you know penguins are birds that can't fly? Despite their classification, these fascinating creatures have wings that evolved into flippers, perfectly designed for swimming in icy waters. Penguins are remarkable athletes in the ocean, propelling themselves with impressive speed and agility. Their unique body structure, including a streamlined shape, helps them move through water much like how fish do. Instead of soaring through the sky, they spend most of their lives foraging for food under the sea, hunting for fish and krill. Living primarily in the southern hemisphere, especially in Antarctica, penguins have adapted to extremely cold climates, using their dense feathers for insulation. The next time you see a penguin waddle across the ice, remember that those flippers, which may seem like a limitation, actually turn them into incredible swimmers. So how do they manage to thrive in such harsh conditions? Did you know about the €0 banknote craze? This unique souvenir, issued by the European Union, has become a favorite among tourists and collectors alike. While it holds no actual monetary value, the €0 banknote is beautifully designed with security features similar to real currency, making it both intricate and fascinating. Each note showcases stunning images of iconic monuments and historical events, such as the Eiffel Tower in France or the Brandenburg Gate in Germany. These artistic representations not only capture the essence of European culture, but also make the banknotes perfect keepsakes from your travels. As people collect them, they often share stories about their travels, adding sentimental value to these interesting pieces of paper. The €0 banknote connects people, reminding them of cherished moments spent exploring Europe. Plus, its quirky nature sparks curiosity and conversations among friends and family. So whether you're a coin enthusiast or just love collecting mementos, these charming banknotes are definitely worth adding to your collection. Can insects really outweigh all the animals combined? It might sound unbelievable, but if we weighed every insect on Earth, they would actually surpass the combined weight of all other animals, including the massive elephants and the enormous whales. This fascinating fact showcases the staggering abundance and diversity of insect life that exists around us. There are over 10 million species of insects, each playing a crucial role in ecosystems worldwide. From pollinating plants to decomposing organic material, these tiny creatures are vital for maintaining the balance of nature. Despite their small size, insects collectively weigh more than all mammals, birds, reptiles, and amphibians combined. This extraordinary statistic invites us to appreciate the often overlooked world of insects and their importance in our environment. Next time you see a bug, remember it might be part of the Earth's heavyweight champion. Here's a wild fact about Leonardo da Vinci. Long before the first airplane took to the skies, the brilliant mind of Leonardo da Vinci was dreaming of flight. In the late 1400s, he sketched designs for what he called a flying machine, inspired by nature and the graceful movements of birds. His imaginative concepts included a device resembling a helicopter called the aerial screw, and a glider model with wings similar to a bat's. These designs were remarkably advanced for his time, showcasing his deep understanding of mechanics and aerodynamics. Despite not having the technology to construct a working model, Da Vinci's vision laid the groundwork for future aviators. His notebooks, filled with sketches and theories, reflect a creative genius who understood the possibilities of human flight nearly 500 years before the Wright brothers finally made it a reality. Can you imagine what Da Vinci would think of today's aircraft? Did you know that cracking knuckles is harmless? Many people believe that this habit leads to arthritis, but the truth is quite different. When you crack your knuckles, what you actually hear is the sound of tiny air pockets within your joints collapsing. This phenomenon occurs when you stretch or bend your fingers in a way that creates a change in pressure, allowing gases dissolved in the synovial fluid to form bubbles that pop. While this noise is often satisfying, habitual knuckle cracking could potentially lessen your grip strength over time, but it won't cause arthritis. In fact, studies have shown that people who crack their knuckles regularly do not have a higher incidence of arthritis compared to those who don't. So if you find yourself cracking your knuckles, you can relax knowing it isn't doing any serious harm. What else have you heard about common myths like this? Prepare to be amazed by spacefaring 3D printing. NASA has made a groundbreaking leap by developing the capability to email essential tools to astronauts in space using advanced 3D printing technology. This innovative system allows for the rapid production of necessary equipment that would typically take months or even years to deliver from Earth. Imagine being an astronaut and needing a specific tool to fix a critical system aboard the International Space Station. Instead of waiting for a cargo mission, the crew can print the tool right there. This not only saves time, but also reduces the amount of supplies that need to be sent into space. With 3D printing, NASA can customize tools to meet the unique challenges faced by astronauts, making space exploration more efficient and responsive. How will this technology shape the future of space missions? What if I told you staples held secrets during the Cold War? During this tense period, Soviet officials developed clever ways to spot forged passports, and believe it or not, staples played a critical role. Genuine Soviet passports had staples made from low-quality metal that corroded quickly. This meant that authentic passports showed signs of wear and tear in a matter of time, while fake ones, often using better materials, didn't exhibit this same degradation. The officials trained their eyes to identify these subtle differences, proving that even the tiniest details matter in national security. So while the world was focused on espionage and political maneuvers, it was the simple staple that helped protect the integrity of Soviet identity. This fascinating use of everyday materials shows how creativity and resourcefulness can emerge in unexpected ways, even during the most serious times. Can you believe something so small played a part in history? Surprisingly, prosopagnosia affects face recognition. This intriguing condition, often stemming from traumatic brain injuries, strokes, or certain illnesses, leaves individuals with an inability to recognize familiar faces despite fully functioning intellects. Imagine chatting with a friend or loved one, only to draw a blank when it comes to their face. It can be frustrating and isolating, as prosopagnosia makes social interactions challenging. Those who experience this condition see faces, but their brains struggle to process and connect them to memories or identities. Researchers believe that this impairment involves disruptions in specific areas of the brain, particularly the fusiform gyrus, which plays a crucial role in face perception. While prosopagnosia may not affect general intelligence, it absolutely impacts personal relationships and emotional connections. Diagnostic tests, like face perception assessments, can help identify the condition, although there's currently no cure. People with prosopagnosia often develop coping strategies, such as focusing on someone's voice or distinctive features to recognize them. Isn't it fascinating how our brains can work in such surprising ways? Is it really true that Athelstan shaped England? Athelstan was the first king of England, ruling from 925 to 939 AD, and his reign marked a pivotal moment in shaping the nation we know today. Before Athelstan, England consisted of separate Anglo-Saxon kingdoms, often battling for power. Through clever alliances and strong military victories, Athelstan united these kingdoms into a single realm, laying the groundwork for a unified nation. His reign wasn't just about warfare. He also implemented significant reforms that helped define the emerging political landscape of England, introducing laws that addressed issues of governance and land ownership. Athelstan's leadership helped forge a national identity, bringing diverse cultures and communities together under one banner. This unification was crucial for the development of England's future monarchy and its sense of nationhood. Athelstan's achievements resonate even today, reminding us how one leader can impact a country's history and identity. So the next time you think about England, remember the pivotal role that Athelstan played in its formation. Have you ever seen wings above the clouds? Their sight often opens a door to a broader, mystical realm. This intriguing concept echoes the reflections of Emile, a remarkable author born in 1922, who shares a unique connection to Christopher Robin, the beloved character from the tales of Ubushu Puhatku. These enchanting stories invite children into a world bursting with mystery and acrobatics, where adventures unfold with every turn. The narrative intertwines with themes of imagination and freedom, much like the wings that glide gracefully above the clouds and soar over rolling waves. By tapping into the magical essence of childhood, Amile's writing encourages readers to embrace curiosity and wonder. Each tale teaches us that life is not just a direct path, but a delightful journey filled with unexpected twists and turns. So next time you gaze at the sky or watch waves crash, remember there's more to see above and beyond our regular days. Wings may just be a sign that magic lies ahead. Guess what really drives our laughter when tickled? Tickling might seem like a fun way to share a laugh, but did you know it's deeply rooted in our instincts? Research from the University of Tübingen in Germany reveals that the laughter triggered by tickling isn't just about humor. It's primarily a natural defense mechanism. When you're tickled, your brain reacts to the sensation by activating the regions that predict pain. This response causes laughter as a sign of submission, or even as a reflexive way to cope with what feels like a minor threat. Essentially, when someone tickles you, your brain is processing it as a potential danger, prompting you to respond with laughter. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies react to situations we might find funny? So the next time you giggle during a tickle fight, remember you're also tapping into an age-old survival strategy. Why exactly does crochet attract so many collectors? Crochet is a rare mineral, celebrated for its stunning dark red crystals, making it a prized possession for rock hounds and mineral collectors alike. This mineral stands out not just for its vibrant color, but also for its unique formation process, often found in hard-to-reach locations, which adds to its allure. Collectors are drawn to crochet because each crystal exhibits remarkable beauty, and many enthusiasts love the challenge of finding them. However, extracting crochet is no easy feat. Its tightly bound locations make it tough to mine, requiring patience and skill. This exclusivity further fuels its demand, as fewer specimens are available on the market. With ongoing interest in crochet, its reputation continues to rise, making it a hot topic among mineral enthusiasts. Have you ever considered starting your own mineral collection? Is it really true that Normandy's beaches hold secrets? During World War II, the beaches of Normandy became the scene of some of the fiercest battles in history. In June 1944, Allied forces landed on these shores to launch a campaign to liberate Europe from Nazi control. This monumental event, known as D-Day, resulted in heavy casualties on both sides. Astonishingly, it is estimated that around 4% of the sand on these beaches is made up of human remains. This grim statistic highlights the harrowing cost of war and the sacrifices made by countless soldiers. Today, those beaches stand as a haunting reminder of the bravery and struggles faced during that pivotal moment in history. Visitors come not just to enjoy the beautiful landscapes, but also to pay their respects to the heroes who fought there. The stories behind each grain of sand reveal the deep and often shocking realities of conflict. What memories do these shores still hold? Did you know cotton buds can cause ER visits? Each day, around 36 children in the United States find themselves in the emergency room due to accidents involving these seemingly harmless household items. Cotton buds, often used for cleaning ears or applying makeup, can actually pose serious safety risks when not used properly or under parental supervision. Many accidents happen when kids attempt to clean their ears themselves, leading to injuries like ear canal damage or even deeper issues. Additionally, younger children might mistakenly swallow these small objects, which can cause choking or other complications. This startling statistic highlights the importance of keeping common items like cotton buds out of reach and ensuring that children understand how to use them safely, if at all. So next time you reach for a cotton bud, consider the potential risks and always supervise young children. Discover the secrets of extreme hot spring microbes. These tiny living organisms thrive in some of the hottest environments on Earth, like molten pools found in Yellowstone National Park. Microbes such as Thermus aquaticus have adapted to survive temperatures exceeding 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Their ability to withstand extreme heat not only fascinates scientists, but also holds incredible potential for tackling environmental and medical obstacles. For instance, proteins extracted from these microbes are used in PCR, polymerase chain reaction, a crucial technique in DNA analysis. By studying these resilient creatures, researchers hope to develop new strategies for pollution cleanup, biofuels, and even medications that can withstand high temperatures. The exploration of hot spring microbes is more than just a scientific curiosity. It could lead to breakthroughs that transform various fields. What amazing discoveries might we uncover next? Have you ever wondered why we never see the moon's far side? This fascinating phenomenon is due to the moon's synchronous rotation with Earth. This means that the moon takes the same amount of time to rotate on its axis as it does to orbit our planet, about 27.3 days. As a result, the same side of the moon always faces us, while the other side remains hidden. This part, often called the dark side of the moon, isn't actually dark, as it receives sunlight just like the side we see. The far side features mountains, craters, and vast plains, but remained mysterious until the Soviet spacecraft Luna 3 captured images of it in 1959. Interestingly, this unique rotation allows both Earth and Moon to experience less tidal force, maintaining a stable and harmonious relationship. So the next time you gaze at the moon, remember the hidden world lurking just out of sight. Guess what really drives the spirit of Diwali? This vibrant festival, celebrated across India, represents the triumph of good over evil and the renewal of one's inner light. Diwali, also known as the Festival of Lights, brings people together in a joyful celebration filled with color, music, and delicious food. Families decorate their homes with sparkling diyas, oil lamps, and vibrant rangoli designs, creating a warm and inviting atmosphere. Traditionally, people perform pujas, prayers, to Goddess Lakshmi, the deity of wealth and prosperity, hoping to usher in good fortune for the year ahead. Fireworks light up the night sky, symbolizing the joy and excitement of the occasion. Whether it's sharing sweets with neighbors or enjoying festive meals with loved ones, Diwali emphasizes community, love, and hope. Why do people continue to celebrate this beautiful festival with such passion each year?